just having a couple of problems because I don't know where the lens is for this camera. It's on the phone, an iPhone. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Chyna's YouTube page, Chyna HOF. We decided to do a special video today, catching people up on what Chyna's been doing the past month.
Right, or what we've been doing the past month, actually.
I'm Rob. I'm producing her documentary, The Reconstruction of Chyna. And I also made this map to show you where we've been in America. We went from Boston to Boston to New York to pick up Chyna, down to Jersey, back up to New York for some interviews, down to Jersey again, then back up to Boston to do an interview, Touch and Rich, and then we went down to New York to do a Comic-Con in Long Island where we watched a pay-per-view at Mick Foley's house.
Right.
Then we went up to Connecticut to visit the WWE because we wanted to see if she had any royalty checks and see if we could get a meeting with Vince or Hunter.
That would have been good, both.
It would have been exciting. It didn't happen. Then we went from there to Pennsylvania. From Pennsylvania, where we saw a wonderful chiropractor, Dr. Kent, we went to Cleveland. Oh!
Right, he really cracked us up.
And this is Mrs. Peanut Butter.
Right.
Hold on, Mrs. Peanut Butter. From there, we went down to Cleveland. From Cleveland, and we went down to Omaha, Nebraska, and we went to Vegas for several days, and then we ended up in California, which we are, now.
Currently.
Now, noticing some of the questions on the YouTube comments, one of them that a lot of people are asking Chyna is, what happened to your dog Horn?
Oh, well, unfortunately, my little baby had to stay in Japan due to the, all the laws and like microchipping and all this stuff getting her,
Horn was
ready
on
and there wasn't enough time.
a lot of videos.
She wouldn't have made the trip. But she's in a good home. I miss her terribly. She's in a good home with lots of love.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking. Horn's in Japan. Horn was an integral part of a lot of videos that Chyna made in Japan, and we were all very fond of Horn. But there's Mrs. Peanut Butter, and she's sort of a troublemaker. She's 6 months old. She's the dog owned by Chyna's manager, Anthony. And yeah, very wild, likes to chew on cigarettes. Last night got at some cigarettes,
Right.
and we don't know if the nicotine is still coursing through her veins.
But kids will do that as soon as you leave. They go to the cigarettes. It seems like that's like we should have known. We should have known that.
If anybody has any questions for Chyna, you can designate them on Twitter at a hashtag AskChyna. She's on Twitter at Chyna Joan Lauer. Is that right? Am I good? I'm on fire. We would love to have more questions. Decent questions. Come on, people. She's a human lady. You don't have to be nasty up on the Twitters all the time. That's about it for this one and stuff. We'll try to do another episode next week or maybe tomorrow if it's popular. We want to get out before the 4-minute mark. See, it's at like 3:37 right now. That way we leave on a high note and stuff. Anything you'd like to say?
No.
Full success. You should move your head a little bit closer because it looks like my head's like twice as big as yours and stuff. And okay, I'll